Welcome, and thank you for choosing to serve as a mentor within the Parents Council for this upcoming year. Your role is integral to successfully onboarding and engaging our newest members to the organization. In this brief 30-minute training, we plan to provide you with an overview of the Council structure and mission, your responsibilities as a mentor, and tools to ensure success in your role. Following this presentation, we do ask that you complete the brief questionnaire provided in your email. Additionally, if you find you have questions after viewing the recording, you will be able to reach out to your assigned mentor and training coordinator, or MTC, via the contact information provided in the email you received. Now we'd like to turn our attention to the overall mission of Parents Council. The mission of the Council is to engage parents and families in activities that promote the university and enrich their students' undergraduate experience, while also supporting philanthropy and affinity building initiatives for the university. As you've likely experienced already on your time with the Council, Parent and Family Programs has created partnerships with other members in the UCLA community to infuse parent and family volunteers in various events and spaces to help break down stereotypes of parent and family involvement and increase the visibility around the role you all continue to play in your students' educational endeavors. Understanding the mission of the Council is your first step to being an excellent mentor. As you interact with your new mentee prior to the first meeting, it will be helpful to share with them the culture of engagement Parents Councils perpetuates and the importance of the work they will do as it supports the UCLA community in many ways. Parents Council is structured, so each member is assigned to a specific committee. Please note, the intention of this is to break down the group to allow for engagement with one another, but this does not limit the types of events or initiatives you can volunteer for. The group is led by co-chairs Doug and Bernadette Leret, Parents 2017 and 2019. This will be their 5th year serving on the Council. As co-chairs, they lead all Council meetings and speak at official campus events on behalf of the parent and family population. They are also responsible for building community within the Council and the larger community. Serving with them as co-chair-elects are Dan and Helen Lowe, Parents 2017 and 2019. This will also be their 5th year serving on the Council. As co-chairs-elect, they assist in leading meetings, work on building relationships with Parent and Family Association volunteers. Committees are outlined on the screen and typically have between 20 and 30 members each. Each of the 6 committees have vice chairs that work closely with the staff on monthly conference calls and will, on occasion, reach out and check in with their general members as well. A description of each of the committee's initiatives and events can be found in the Parents Council Toolkit, which will be made available on the volunteer portal in mid-August. Again, what is important to note when speaking with the mentee is that their committee assignment should not limit their volunteer interest and involvement. Now that we've reviewed the organization's mission and structure, we'd like to focus in on the mentorship program and cover some key terminology and timelines as they pertain to your role. Within the Council communications and documents, there are several key acronyms to familiarize yourself with. PFP. PFP stands for the Office of Parent and Family Programs. This is the full-time staff at UCLA that facilitate Parents Council. PC. PC stands for the Parents Council. VC. VC stands for Vice Chair. These are the lead volunteers on each of the committees. Typically, there is between 3 to 4 individuals that serve in this capacity on each committee. MTC. MTC stands for Mentor and Training Coordinator. These will be the volunteers leaders you should look to if you have any questions or concerns about your role as a mentor. You are assigned to a specific MTC and can find their information in the email you received with this training link. You can also find them by logging into the volunteer portal. You may be wondering how you and your mentee are matched. The PFP team and MTCs work closely together to pair mentors and mentees based on geographic location. Our hope is that if close enough, you may even be able to connect in person outside of typical council activities. But at the very least, you will have some commonality over supporting your UCLA student from wherever you are in the world. While we try our best to get a 1-to-1 ratio when pairing mentors and mentees, we often have a greater number of new members than returning members serving as mentors. Therefore, you may end up being assigned to up to 2 mentees. If this is the case, we welcome you to connect with both of them together and build that relationship between your new members as well. You may notice that you have not received any specific information about your mentee yet. Given the new members were just recently selected, PFP and MTCs are still finalizing the pairings and will be sending out an email introduction to both you and your mentee within the next 2 weeks. Once you receive this email, we request that you then reach out by phone or email to your mentee to welcome them again to Parents Council. Contact with your mentee, we would like for you to check in with them once a month to check in between the 3 PC meetings. But you are welcome to contact them even more frequently should you so wish. As we think about ways to connect, one excellent way to do so is via the campus group's volunteer portal. As we shared several weeks ago, the university's account with OrgSync is ending, and all PC members have had a profile created for them in the new system with the email address and information PFP has on file. All you need to do is update your password. A full overview of the system will be provided by staff at the first council meeting in September. But in the meantime, you are welcome to access the system and look around, RSVP for events and volunteer opportunities, and even chat with your mentee or MTCs. The system is available for access both via computer or phone app and has a number of great features, including member photos within the profile so you can recognize your mentees and fellow council members. Is designed to facilitate the mentee's first year on the council, ensuring that the mentee achieves a successful and meaningful experience. As a mentor, you will serve as a primary contact to impart the council's goals and expectations to the mentee. In addition, by reviewing the program and its expectations, mentors may find it easier to meet their own goals as well. Mentors help to provide mentees with information on acquiring and/or improving skills relating to their role within PC, including, but not limited to, serving as an ambassador to the university at on and off-campus events, awareness and utilization of campus partners and resources to support student success, goal setting and fundraising techniques, and development of successful and effective relationships with other parents within the council and the UCLA community. You will be provided with a number of resources to reference should your mentee have questions as noted on the screen. We also want to make sure you utilize your MTC should questions come up that you can't find an answer to. We also encourage you to provide feedback to your MTC about the program and or if you are struggling to make contact with your mentee. The goal is to create an enjoyable experience for all participants, so at any point, if you have questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. As we close out today's training, we want to remind you of the next steps. Review the mentor program document and timeline. Reach out to your MTC following this training with any questions you may have. Look for your email introduction to your mentee coming in the next few weeks and quickly make contact with them to welcome them to Parents Council. We thank you so much for your time and attention for this training and look forward to your mentorship in the coming year.